Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot video forecast. What is today? Today's the 23rd, so this is going to be for February 24th. And we're going to go ahead and start with Aries just like we usually do. So, February 24th for Aries. Let's see what kind of cards we have come up. Remember, I offer private readings. I love to do readings. And private readings are available by phone or by Skype for those of you interested. Aries, 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 Aries. Okay. We have the High Priestess showing up in reverse Aries. We also have the Hierophant showing up right side up. And we have the World. Wow, you've got three big bangers all together. What's going on? Hmm. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. I don't know that I would normally say this because I see these as like mystical people, a pope and a female mystic. But this is, I think what's going on here is this is a couple in a power struggle. I think you're in a power struggle on Monday. So, Aries, just knowing what I know astrologically about you, I think you're showing up as the Hierophant here. And I think that the High Priestess is somebody that you're in a power struggle with. I don't guess it would have to be a couple, somebody that you're partnered with, whether it's for business or personal or whatever. The fact that it's not a king and a queen, maybe it's not even a personal, maybe it's not a romantic couple, but it seems like you're really confusing Aries. You're really confusing somebody who normally is right along with you in whatever it is that your goals are or your mission is. And so you're still in control. You're steering the ship, but you're really confusing this other person. And I think this other person is saying, hey, wait, why? What? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Maybe they're even saying, this does not make sense. You know? Okay, why is this happening? Because you have the World card. The World card just says there's some kind of goal or accomplishment that you're trying to reach. You're trying to reach a goal or accomplish a task. You're trying to get to the end of something. And as you're trying to reach that goal or accomplish that task, you have very clear ideas about how to do that. And this other person is like, wait, what? What? What are we doing? That doesn't make sense. I'm not on board with this. I really feel like this other person is saying, I'm not on board with this. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's what we have going on for you, Aries, for Monday, I guess. Today's Sunday. All right, let's look next at Taurus. Thank you for that thumbs up. Whoever's already in here and gave me the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Thank you also to those of you who share this video, to the new subscribers, and to the regular subscribers who keep coming back. Thank you, thank you. Also, you guys know I love, love, love doing readings, so thank you for those of you who are ordering private readings from me. I do appreciate all of your support as it comes in whatever way that it comes in. So thank you very much to each and every one of you, even for just spending the time here with me today. All right, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What do you have, Taurus? Page of Cups showing up in reverse for you, Taurus. Followed by the Fool card. And there we have the Sun card. Trying to get the glare off this card. These are obviously very glossy cards because the glare is there. The glare is there. All right, so Taurus. Page of Cups in reverse along with the Fool for Monday. You're letting somebody know how you feel. And I think that this is a new thing, letting somebody know how you feel. It's kind of a leap of faith. You don't know how this is going to turn out whenever you let them know how you feel. But you're just deciding that it just feels like the right thing to do. It feels like you just know that you know that you know that this is something you have to do. So you are letting somebody know exactly how you feel about them without knowing what the results will be. Why is this? Because you have the Sun card. You're in a very happy place. You're in a very secure place. You're feeling happy and secure. No matter what this person says, you're fine. And so that makes it a little bit easier to take this leap of faith and let them know how you feel about them. Okay? And what's interesting, Taurus, I don't think all of you necessarily feel great about this person. Like, the first assumption is that you're going to let somebody know just how much you love them. But the feeling I'm getting is for some of you, you're not so much letting them know how much you love them. You may be letting them know where they crossed the line. And maybe you haven't ever really said to them before, hey, that's, you're crossing the line there. Well, you're doing that on Monday. Not knowing how that's going to turn out, but knowing that you just know that you know that you know that you need to. Okay? And that's not going to be for everybody. A lot of you, it is going to be all about the love thing. But there was a strong enough feeling the other way that it had to be acknowledged. Let's look at Gemini next. This is Gemini for February. Have I been saying the 23rd? I mean the 24th. February 24th. I hope I've been saying the 24th. Kind of have a feeling I haven't. Okay, Gemini, February 24th. Let's see what comes up for you. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. Gemini, you have all court cards. Page of Coins. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Coins in reverse. Page of Coins along with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Gemini, you're getting some kind of good news about money or material goods, but you have somebody that's jealous of this. They don't understand why they're not getting good news about money. They have a little bit of an entitlement thing going on. And so they're jealous of your good news about money or material goods. Why? Why are they jealous? Because this other person does not know how to handle their money or material goods. They blow their budget, or at least they have blown their budget recently. And so they're not in a situation where they have a decent situation with money or material goods because they've blown their budget. And so now when you're getting some good news about money or material goods, they're jealous. Kind of makes perfect sense that they would be. All right, up next, we're going to take a peek at Cancer for February 24th. Thank you, all of you, for spending some of your precious time with me today. Thank you for the thumbs ups, the shares, the new subscribers, the regular subscribers returning, and thank you to all of you ordering private readings from me. I appreciate all of your support. We just lost some cards here. Who is this? Cancer. How many cards did you lose? This deck usually doesn't flop cards like that either. Cancer, you have 4 cards. What's going on with you? How are we going to read these? All right. Knight of Swords showing up in reverse. 2 of Coins showing up in reverse. 5 of Clubs showing up in reverse. And the Strength card right side up. What's going on here for Cancers? Okay. All right, so Cancers, what you have with this Knight of Swords and the 2 of Coins and the 5 of Clubs, I can only hold 2 of these at once, so we're going to talk about these 2 right now. Knight of Swords reversed and the 2 of Coins reversed. You have somebody in your life who is probably a little bit younger, like 35 or less, 40 or less. Somebody in your life who is, if they're not younger, they're just immature. And they're making some rash decisions to do some things that they believe in that later on they're actually going to regret. But they're making quick, dramatic, rash decisions about actions they want to take or words that they want to say. And as they're doing this, they're letting some of the things that they normally take care of, they're letting them fall from the table. They're not able to maintain all their normal responsibilities because of these rash and dramatic actions that they're taking. And because of these actions that they're taking, where they normally would be able to multitask and creatively handle situations, that right now they're not. They're very much focused on one particular thing. Why is this? Why is this? Cancers, this is because you have the Strength card here. You're strong. Where this person is kind of, I almost feel like they're kind of falling to pieces with this rash action that's not allowing them to maintain their responsibilities, and has them focused very single dimensionally. You're the one who's being strong. You're the one who's being balanced here. And you are very much standing up for the idea of, hey, let's keep a strong, balanced perspective. Let's handle this in a balanced, strong way. Let's not fall to pieces and sabotage everything except for this one thing that has come up. Okay, so it's like this person is taking some kind of rash action, and it's like whatever you're doing to say, hey, let's be calm, is just exacerbating. It's making it worse. Like this person is sort of spiraling that much more out of control because you're not just right along with them taking the rash action. You're doing something different. You're staying grounded. You're staying in your strength. And because you're not right along there with them, that's actually spinning them out of control even more and wanting them to take even more rash action that doesn't really make sense if they would calm down and think things through. There are better solutions to what this person wants to accomplish than what they're doing. And part of the reason they're going so out of control is because you're coming from a healthy standpoint. All right, so that's Cancer. Very interesting. Next up, let's look at Leo, and this is going to be Leo for February 24th. Thank you for all of your support here, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming by to peek in and take a look. Appreciate the new subscribers and the returning subscribers. I also appreciate all the thumbs ups and all the shares. And I appreciate all the private readings you guys are ordering from me. All of you guys' wonderful support is what allows me to do what I love to do for my living, and I really do appreciate it. La da da da, la da da da. All right, Leo. 8 of Clubs in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Oof. Temperance in reverse. What's going on here, Leos? 8 of Clubs in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse is a double card that says no more interactions, no more communication. With the 8 of Clubs in reverse, sometimes that's just a slowdown in communication, but then you've got this Queen of Swords in reverse. This is somebody cutting off the situation. I feel like you're receiving this. I don't feel like you're the person cutting somebody off, but I do feel like somebody's ghosting you or cutting you out, cutting you off. They're not interacting with you or communicating with you. And I think that the interactions or the communication, you might have already slowed down the interactions or communications with this person down to what you just consider bare bones. I think they're turning around and they're just cutting it off completely. I got to tell you, for a lot of you, this feels like some type of situation where you're working together. Why? Why did this situation come about? Because there's some impatience going on here with Temperance in reverse. Someone is very impatient with the other. Maybe you're both impatient with each other. It feels to me like you've both had words. Somebody does want somebody to hurry up and make a decision or hurry up and accomplish something, and the other person is saying, look, your expectations about time are not reasonable. They just aren't. So you're both impatient. The one who is asking for something to happen more quickly, and the person who is seeing those expectations as unreasonable. I mean, you're both impatient with each other. Like, why can't you just get it? That's both of your attitudes with each other. And that's what's causing this slowdown, the initial slowdown of communication, and then the cutoff completely. Okay, so that's for Leos. Leos. All right, let's look next at Virgo. Hello there, Sally. Or Zuli, welcome. Glad to see you, my dear. Glad to see you, my dear. Thank you for being here. All right, Virgos for February 24th. Thank you for all your kind support, for coming in and spending a few minutes with me on a fine Sunday. For the thumbs ups, for the shares. Thank you for the new subscribers and for the old ones that keep coming back. And thank you to all of you who are ordering private readings from me. That is my most favorite thing to do, is private readings. So thank you. And all of you guys' support does put me in front of more people so that I can help more people. So I appreciate all of your support in every shape and form. Thank you for being here. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, Virgo. 6 of coins. 8 of clubs. And the Queen of Swords. So, similar cards, but completely different position. Going to say something completely different. Okay, Virgo with the 6 of coins and the 8 of wands. You guys have a situation where you're talking back and forth with somebody about repayment, about a loan, something like that. So somebody may be communicating with you, hey, I've got that last $600 that I owe you. Where can I meet you to give that to you? You may be talking to somebody about taking out a loan, whether it's a friend or whether it's a financial institution. There are lots of messages going back and forth about, how are we going to make this work? What are the terms? All that good stuff. So there's definitely communication going back and forth about money, borrowing money or repaying money, one of the two. Maybe even sharing money for some of you. And then why? Why? Well, why is because we have this Queen of Swords here. There's something going on as far as you have your business hat going on. You're taking care of business. You're handling finances in a very business-like fashion. So if this is somebody who owes you money, you've reached out to them and you've said, hey, do you have at least a payment? When are we looking at this being paid back? Or if you're getting ready to buy a home, you're going in and you're initiating paperwork to start a home loan or a new business loan or whatever, but you're taking care of business. You are the one who has initiated all these communications going back and forth about money changing hands. Okay. So that's for Virgo. Yay. Yay. Does that make sense for you, Zuli? La da da da. Next up, we have Libra for February 24th. Libra. Thank you to all of you who support this channel by hanging out here with me, spending time with me. Thumbs up, subscribing, sharing. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who are ordering private readings from me. I love to get to know you guys on a one-on-one basis. That is always fun. Thank you for that. Libra. You're quite welcome. Glad it resonates. Glad it resonates. Mm-hmm. Are you buying a house? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, Libra, you have the Sun card showing up in reverse. Empress card showing up in reverse. Page of Clubs showing up right side up. Sun and Empress in reverse. What's going on here? Okay. All right, I see what's happening here. And this is Libra? Yes, okay. So Libra, with that sun card in reverse, you're not feeling very happy. You're feeling like there are tasks and duties that you need to accomplish. You're feeling like there are deadlines on those. They need to happen within a certain time frame. The problem is that these tasks and duties that you're feeling like you need to accomplish are not yours to accomplish. Actually, you're acting in a very codependent way. You're looking out for somebody else and trying to make sure that they accomplish tasks or duties, or accomplish their tasks and duties for them, one of the two. But you're going at this in a very codependent way, and it is not a happiness-making situation for either of you, you or the other person. Why is this happening? Because there has been a message that has come in with this Page of Clubs for this other person that they have an opportunity, if they're willing, to act on it. And you want them to have this opportunity so badly that whether they act on it or not, you're gonna. You're certainly gonna. Libra, don't do that to yourself. Please let this other person take the actions they need to take, or not take the actions that they need to take. Let them be the steerers in their own life, the steerers of their own ship. It's going to make things a lot less stressful for you and a lot less stressful for them. Pushing a wet noodle never really works well. Just saying. Renewing a home contract. Oh, that's a lease. I didn't even think of that. But it is around a home, huh? Cool. Thank you for the feedback. All right, let's look next at Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, for February 24th for me and my fellow Scorpios. I always say for me and my fellow Scorpios, and then I always forget whatever I predict for us. That's kind of pointless, huh? I guess I should go back and re-listen. Anyway, Scorpios, February 24th. What do we have coming up? Thank you all for being here. Thank you to those Scorpios who are booking private readings with me, who are giving thumbs ups and sharing this video, and just generally spending time here with me. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. La, da, 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 da. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What do we have? What do we have? We have the Queen of Coins, 10 of Swords, and we have the King of Cups. What's going on here for us Scorpios? I'm already seeing a bunch of different ways we can look at these cards. Usually the main meaning just jumps up at me. What's happening here? Okay. Scorpios, let's see. Do we tend to get lost on other people? Do we? Yes. Queen of Coins with the 10 of Swords. This just means that we have been feeling very abundant and generous with what we have. And with this 10 of Swords, we are bringing an end to that. This is interesting. I don't think this is coming to an end, because if we were bringing an end to the generosity, this is how this queen would have shown up. She's not like that. She's coming in here straight on. So we're generous. We're feeling secure. We're feeling like we have an abundance of things that we need. And then we've got this 10 of Swords showing up, and this says, whoop, now we don't. Now we don't. There's an end to that abundant feeling. And it's, to me, this comes up as very sudden with this 10 of Swords. Okay. We have some kind of blockage. That one sword on the bottom, I'm really paying attention to. Like it's drawing me in and focusing me. Like we have one little thing that is really nailing us down or anchoring us into this idea of not being abundant here. We have one blockage. We have one paradigm that we have to shift to get rid of this blockage. And then we can break ourselves free from this. Okay. But why is this happening? because we've got the King of Cups. This is somebody else telling us how they feel about us, offering some kind of romantic thing, a romantic gesture to us, or a romantic gift to us. Maybe they even want something secure with us as far as relationship wise. And, he's the King of Cups, but, he also could be the King of Pentacles in reverse as well. In fact, we're going to clarify a little bit about who is this King of Cups. This is somebody offering their cup of love. This is somebody offering positive emotions. Oh, Scheisse. Okay. So when I clarify the King of Cups, we've got an Ace of Clubs. They're feeling very attracted to us in physical ways. We've got the Page of Cups. They really do love us. They're in love with us. And we've got the Five of Cups, and they're dealing with some kind of disappointment. Okay. Well, I don't have my I'm broke, I have no money card coming up here, which kind of surprises me with what else is going on. But so that basically tells me this person doesn't really need our money. They have true, genuine feelings for us. Plus, there's chemistry there. So for this person to be showing up and offering us something, some kind of emotional offer, that has us feeling like, whoops, there goes my abundance. There goes my ability to focus on my abundance. This is that paradigm, the paradigm of, I can't have it all. I can have a good relationship or I can have a good career, but I can't have both. So this is the paradigm that we're going to have to shift whenever this shows up so that we can come back into that place of abundance again, even if this person is around saying whatever he's saying to us. Okay? And he or she, Okay? So that's what we have, Scorpios. Angela Lukes, I've been wondering about you, honey. It's been a while since I heard of you. From you, I should say. Glad you're here. Okay, so that's Scorpio. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Scorpios, we do tend to get wrapped up around our person if we have a person. I've always kind of said that financially, I always have done better when I'm on my own than when I'm without a partner, as I can focus. This work is my true love. But when I have a partner come around, I get distracted. All right. Sagittarius for February the 24th. Sagittarius, February the 24th. Thank you all for spending some time with me today. Thank you for the thumbs ups, the shares, the new subscribers, and the seasoned subscribers brave enough to come back. Thank you also for those of you ordering private readings from me. That is my favorite thing to do. It is because of all your support that I'm able to do what I love to do for a living. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all your support. La da 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 da. What else do we have, Sagittarius? You already had one card fall. What we have left. La da 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 da. It's funny you say that I have your number. I just looked through my phone trying to find your number like 3 days ago, and it is nowhere to be found in my text messages or my phone. I don't know what happened. I've always had it before. La da 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 da. La da da da. And I didn't get a new phone. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, so let's look here. Sagittarius, Seven of Swords. The World in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius. What are we looking at here? I think you're trying to do some strategizing. With the Seven of Swords, a lot of times it can come up as manipulation or deception, but it also can come up as strategizing. It doesn't have to be manipulation or deception. It doesn't have to have negative overtones, but it can be thinking something through and figuring out how to make something work. So you're really, I think that Sagittarians, you are strategizing about something because you have a situation that you thought was absolutely ideal, a situation or a thing that you thought was absolutely ideal. And now you're starting to realize, well, it is kind of close. It's very close, but it's not exactly what I want. And so you're strategizing on how you can make it exactly what you want or how you can get whatever it is that's exactly what you want. Okay. Why is this? Because you're recovering from a heartache or a broken heartache or a heartbreak. And as you're recovering from this heartache or the heartbreak, you're looking back at the situation that broke your heart. Excuse me. And you're realizing, I thought I had the ideal there, but obviously it's not if it's going to break my heart. It's not the ideal. It is very close to what I want, though. So how can I tweak that? How can I make that better? So this is strategizing, okay? So if this was a relationship that you thought would never break your heart, that you thought was set up in a perfect configuration for you, and then you ended up heartbroken, now you're healing from that. You're getting over that. So now you're seeing that with a new perspective. And now you're strategizing, you know what? That relationship was really close to what I want, but I'm going to put together a relationship that is even better next time. Okay. Whether it's with the same person or another person, the cards don't indicate that. And honestly, it doesn't really matter as long as the next one's better, does it? All right. And that's for Sagittarius. Excuse me for the belch there. That was a soda belch. My apologies. I know this microphone picks up things ridiculously well. That makes sense for you, Zuli? Thank you very much for the feedback. Okay, let's look at Capricorn. Thank you, Angela. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn for February 24th. Thank you for all your support, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the private readings. Private readings are by phone or by Skype, guys. Four of Swords showing up in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Coins in reverse. All right, Capricorns. Your perspective about somebody whose company that you were really, really, really enjoying has greatly changed. You are not only no longer enjoying their company, you are avoiding their company like it's the plague. Like you're saying to yourself, oh, I got away from that person. I really dodged the bullet. I mean, this is a soldier that's like laying on the casket thinking about all the ways that he actually missed out on death while he was out on the battlefield. You are literally thinking, man, I really dodged the bullet with that one. Whew. Got away from that relationship or that situation, whether it's a friendship, business relationship, romantic relationship. You're just thinking, woo, that could have been bad. I'm out of there. Whew, whew. All right, Capricorn, why? Why? Is this you or somebody else? Yeah. I think this person was doing things for you, was bending over backwards for you, may have even been sort of changing who they were for you. And then they got fed up and they decided it was time to stop that. I don't think you knew that they were actually doing so much for you. I don't think they really let on that what they were doing was any big deal until they just suddenly said, whoop, done with that. And then when they said, oop, done with that, then you had that clarity. Then you're like, well, wait a second. I want somebody who really wants to do these things for me. I want somebody who enjoys the life that we were creating. I want somebody who that feels like a part of them, not that they're bending themselves all out of shape just to make me happy. And so you're feeling like you dodged the bullet. You're not with somebody who is going to try to change you 15 ways to Sunday if you'd stayed with them. Okay. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, but certainly could. It can be any other kind of partnership too, where somebody may try to convince you that things are one way and then get you and then decide that, oh, well, now things are going to change. People always say everything changes after you get married. Well, that applies for any commitment. Once you get into a commitment with somebody, then people have expectations that are different than they did before. All that stuff changes. Even in a business relationship. All right, so that's Capricorn. Let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius for February the 24th. Hello there, Judy. Aw, thank you. Whoops. Okay, Aquarius. You had your first card fall. Thank you so much for being here and spending your time with me today, Aquarius. Thank you also for the new subscribers and the regular subscribers coming back. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for the shares. And thank you for ordering private readings from me. All of your support is what enables me to do what I love to do for a living. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Aquarius, you guys have a lot on your mind. I'm still shuffling. Usually I don't run out of talk before I run out of shuffle. La da da, Aquarius. You got a couple of kerfluffles coming up on your mind, but Spirit's having a hard time picking which one to talk about. Okay, Aquarius. You have the Eight of Swords, followed by Five of Swords in reverse, followed by the Strength card. Okay, so Aquarius. You had a situation with somebody who's important to you where you were not getting along with them at all. There basically was a fight. You have decided to make peace in this situation. You've decided to be what they call the bigger person and just make peace. It's not that they have won you over or that you agree with them now, but you're just tired of the fighting and you don't want to fight. Okay? So you're the person who's offering peace in this situation. However, now you feel restricted. Now that you've offered peace in this situation, you're feeling restricted because whatever this was that you guys were fighting about, like you can't act in the way that you believe is true or that has integrity because you know that other person doesn't agree with it. And you know that if you act in the way that you believe is right, this other person and you will be back to fighting again. So you're feeling very limited or restricted just because you're trying to keep the peace. Okay, Aquarius? And why is that? Well, you're trying to keep the peace because you have a good self-esteem and self-confidence. You're not insecure. You know who you are. You know who you want, what you want. And so you're just trying to keep the peace because you don't want to spend all your energy and effort fighting. Excuse me. So because of that strength, you're trying to keep the peace. However, it has put you in a compromising situation since now you're not feeling like you can do those things that you care about without getting a war stirred back up again. This is one of those situations where I would be asking the cards for advice about what's the best way to handle that. If you guys wanted to get a reading about that, I would be thrilled to look at what's the best way to handle this situation for y'all, or anything else that you want to look at in your life. But that's definitely a get a reading type of trigger thing for me. Anyway, la da 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 da. We're on to the last sign. It's Pisces for February 24th. Pisces, Pisces. Your first card just fell. Pisces. Thank you for all your support, Pisces. I do appreciate all the thumbs ups, all the shares, all the new subscribers, all the returning subscribers, and all of you who are booking private readings with me. Private readings are done by phone or by Skype. They are my favorite thing to do. I am very lucky that I don't consider my work to be work. When you love something that much, it's not work. Alrighty, you have a Pisces moon person. Who is that? I'm a Pisces moon. Not saying I'm your favorite, just saying I have that in common with your person. All right, Pisces. Tower in reverse. Queen of Coins, right side up. And the Four of Coins in reverse. What do we have here, Pisces? La da 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 da. Tower in reverse with the Queen of Coins. Pisces, you're out there hustling. You're making the money. You're bringing in the coin. And as you're bringing in the coin, that is helping to fix a situation that had come up suddenly and unexpectedly, where something that made you feel secure was pulled away from you. So you're out there making the coins. And that's helping you find recovery from this lost security type of situation. You're feeling very abundant. You're drawing the income to you. Okay, you're doing this in a very feminine way. So this is more like using law of attraction, manipulating the energy, knowing how to use energy in your favor, that type of thing. Nothing malicious here at all, but just drawing in the material goods and the finances to recover from whatever was this falling tower. I mean, the falling tower could have been something like the water heater went out and you had to come up with extra money to pay for the water heater. And now here you are, you're manifesting that extra money to cover that expense, But whatever you're doing, you're bringing in the coin that is making up for this falling tower situation. So pretty soon that'll be in the past. It won't be a scourge for long. La da da da. Your sun, very cool. Oh, he would be, definitely. Pisces, for subconscious. Yeah. All right, so why is this happening? Why are we recovering from the falling tower? Look at this. Because we had to spend money that we had stashed away, Pisces. You had some money stashed away and you had to take it out of stash and spend it whenever this falling tower showed up. And so now you're making the coin to replace that money that you had to spend. Good job on you. All right, you're recovering. You're recovering quite well. Alrighty, so thank you all very much for being here, for hanging out with me on this fabulous Sunday. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all of the thumbs ups, all of the subscribes, all of the seasoned subscribers returning. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the shares. You guys getting in front of more people so I can help more people only helps me, and I appreciate that. And, well, I can't say it only helps me, but you know what I mean. And certainly doesn't hurt me. And then thank you all who are ordering private readings. I do appreciate that so much. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, and peaceful day. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Peace out.